Hey there, my dearest Geminis. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Welcome to March. Hopefully, it'll be a good one for your sign. Just a heads up from now on, I'm gonna go by the most liked, commented, and watched videos for the readings I'm gonna be doing in the middle of the month. It seems like some videos, certain signs aren't responding or liking. So I'm gonna start only giving back to the ones that are majorly giving to me, and it'll change every month. So if you don't see a mid-month this month, it's only because other signs had more views or more likes, that type of thing. So we're gonna begin with the Mermaid Tarot. Get an overall feeling for this reading. Let's see. Okay, so we have Rama, Wonder Voyage, Crossing Deep Waters, Pilgrimage, and Journey of the Soul. Y'all could be going through something deep in March. And I know Mercury is going to be in Pisces, so being that Mercury is associated with Gemini, this could be like a rush of emotion for you, whereas normally you're more logical in your head, that type of thing. So it's going through those deep waters, trying to find the whatever you're going after. Pilgrimage is all about like trying to discover. So it could be a journey of the soul, journey of the mind, journey in love, but we'll see. And if you don't like the shuffling, you can always just fast forward a little bit. It's not a big deal. All right, let's see. Strength. Six of Wands. Okay. So I'm going to give you an overall energy and then I'll go per card. I'm kind of getting that for a while you've been pretty stressed, worried in your head too much about the hows, the whys, the wins. Something is going to manifest. I feel like the main lesson that's having to be learned is to lean more into the heart space and not so much into the head space. Getting the body, mind, and soul all to work together in unison in order to shut the ego down a little bit. Ego death is not like a huge. It's not. The ego doesn't die. If the ego dies, we die. But it's like tempering that ego, right? Being able to be more humble. Because I see there's something you're very excited about. Um, Very passionate, like it could be a connection in your life or it could be a person depending on where you stand, because I have the Two of Cups, King of Wands, and in the end it brings you towards a sense of success, stability, security, groundedness. Now the Strength card is all about like taming that beast within that wants to react at everything. It wants to jump. It wants to have to think about it. And how, like the lion is the ego, basically, to me. And the woman that stands with the lion itself is able to tame it. So this is you taming that beast within, saying, maybe we need to do this a different way. Maybe the old way isn't working for us. Maybe if I keep going this way, things are just going to fall apart. I do see victory over you taming the beast within. It could be crossing you because you're needing to tame the beast within. The Six of Wands is all about like victory. So in order to have victory, you've got to, go through the battle of taming that beast. Now, in your soul, you're thinking about a Two of Cups. This could be a person, place, thing, something that you feel understands you on a level that nobody else does. This is a person or something that just fits. Um, in the past, like I said, I see you over stressing, overthinking, and it could be in regards to this connection, or it could be you not feeling that you have that connection, like the Two of Cups would be within yourself or within something else, whether that be a job, a place, a thing, because even a job can be like a perfect fit. Then the Nine of Swords is all about something's not right, something doesn't fit, something needs to change. This is like at night, you're having problems sleeping, you're over worried, you can't shut your brain off, and that's probably why the Strength is here. It's like if you can control the brain, which is really hard for air signs. I understand that. But in order to move forward, you have to tame it so that way what you're passionate about or what you're trying to show up for doesn't get confusing. Because the King of Wands goes all on gut, emotion, instinct. And if you're too much in your head, you're going to overthink how you're going to come towards this or how you're going to perceive this. Um, because let's say it's a person, if the King of Wands is a person to you, or if this is you yourself taking action, you would look at this person and be like, well, why are they acting like that? Why are they so excited? Why are they trying to push? Why are they trying to move forward? Why are they trying to build this? And instead of just going after it because it's something you're feeling to do, right? Whereas you would sit back and think about it like, oh, I don't know if I should do that, so you got to tame that beast so that way you can move forward like a King of Wands, or move towards a Two of Cups or a King of Wands, because I feel this is a very strong connection for you, whatever this is, whether it be like you wanting to start a business and you're overthinking it to death. So it's it's like causing stagnancy because you're thinking too much before you move instead of embracing the fire within you and just going off of instinct alone. Because the lion, that's what the lion does. It's all about um like strategic moves and waiting for the right moment. And the King of Wands is like, I don't need a right moment, I will create the right moment. So whatever is going on here, I do feel you're going to have success and victory over it. In the future, I do see either you're attracting somebody that's very stable, grounded, secure, or you yourself are going to be more stable, grounded, secure. But let me get some clarifiers and see, get some more information. Because there might have been a connection in your life that you I don't want to say you missed an opportunity with, but it looks like you overthought it too much and you either let your ego get in the way or you let your mind get in the way. But now there's a chance for it to come back together. And even with the clarifiers of the Strength, I have the Hangman, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. This is something you've been wanting to move towards. But because you couldn't humble yourself or get to a place where you could accept some type of wrong, or maybe somebody else failed to do this for you, and now you're like, I want this, I do, because I see that, but I'm not sure if I can let something go or let it ride so that way I can move forward with it. You get what I'm saying? So I do see it's a strong love offer, whether you're making the offer or they're making the offer to you, it's coming in. But in order to release the stagnancy, you're going to have to be able to tame that ego, tame that beast, tame those thoughts that try to talk you out of what's good for you. Now, we're going to clarify the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? Okay. It's saying basically like You've been sitting there waiting for something to change, waiting for something to happen. When in all actuality, like, the waiting has caused a completion of a cycle. Something has ended. And I'm not saying like it's a like you've had to leave something behind, but you've had to leave your old life behind. And it could just be because you're tapping more into the soul. You're going on a soul journey. The Two of Cups could represent like coming together with the male and female aspects of yourself, like bringing them into harmony. Either way, it's like instead of waiting with the Six of Wands, it's like in order to have victory, you're gonna have to embrace that some things in your life are no longer gonna be a part of it. And that could be the ego, it could be a person, it could be a place, a job, whatever. But it's saying move towards what you want passionately, quickly, on impulse. Like normally we say don't be impulsive. But with this circumstance, you've been sitting there too long not being impulsive. So you're needing to, like, you've thought enough about this. It's time to act. I guess that's what it's saying. Because normally it's the opposite. It's like, wait, hold up, don't go. And now it's like, go. It's go time. It's go time. All right. So, Two of Cups. What is this? Lovers, Four of Wands, Magician. Well, this could involve a twin flame with the lovers next to the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the 1111 card. So this could be union energy. So I don't know if somebody's coming back in and you're having to like let something go in order to try this again, or maybe you're trying to move towards this person, you need to let the ego go, something like that. But the power is in your hands with the Magician, so maybe it's telling you like you are the one that needs to make this move. Maybe you're the one that's been pushing it away, and now you need to like release that pushback in order to move towards it. Because Two of Cups, Lovers, Four of Wands, Magician. That's a very strong soul tie you got there. I was saying business, but no. This is definitely a twin flame connection I'm reading for. And if it's not, take it whatever resonates for you. Power is in your hands to bring stability into a situation. Now, let's see this Nine of Swords in the past. Okay. 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 I've got the Star, the Hierophant, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. It's basically saying like something fell right into your lap, basically. That offered commitment, stability, your wish fulfillment. And you had your back turned to it. You didn't even see this tower fall. But now you're sitting there stressed about it, like, well, why did this happen? You weren't looking, or you were too busy trying to cut this out, or you weren't recognizing what value it could have added to your life, and that brings in that sense of regret. And I think that you understand that you either turned your back on something that was really good for you and created a tower, or you cut off something that could have been really good for you, and it's kept you up at night. You could be having dreams about this person. um it could also be that the tower needed to fall because maybe the ego needed to get in check a little bit for the other person or for you. Either way, I feel like it caused some sense of upheaval in your life, which created an amount of stress. And you're like, well, how do I get it back? Or how do I move towards it now? Like, I'm still passionate about it. I still have the same love, attention, and care for it, but I don't know how to proceed. And it's because with the Strength card, it's saying you need to humble yourself a little bit. Um, and I'm not saying you were in the wrong in any way. I'm just saying maybe some kind of action needs to be taken forward in order to let this person know like you still think about them, you still care, you still, it's not the way it was in the past. Like, you feel bad for turning your back on this, or you feel bad for cutting it off prematurely out of fear or whatever it was. um Okay, so let's see what this King of Wands is about. Sorry, people got a radar for when I'm doing videos. They like to call. Okay. So I've got the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is basically saying that you've had to come out of your head. The Eight of Swords is fear, scared of the Ten of Cups. It's almost like this person you felt was too good to be true, or you couldn't do enough. You felt like you were small compared to them as far as how far you've made it in life, something like that. But you were trapped in a sense of fear, and I think that's why you ultimately cut it off in the past. Now, with the Page of Wands, it could be like that re-spark of the flame, like that's what needs to happen. It needs to be re-sparked, whether it be like a simple hello or a simple conversation to get back in alignment with this Ten of Cups, because I think this is something both of you have wanted. Now, if it's this person coming back, maybe they had the fear and that's why you cut it off, or vice versa, however you see it. But I think you both equally see the Ten of Cups in each other, which would be marriage, family, happiness, whatever that is to you, Ten of Cups. It's resparking that flame again to get it back headed towards the right direction instead of being stuck in a sense of illusion and fear and the other shoe's gonna drop, that type of thing. Okay, what about this Queen of Pentacles? Okay. Okay, I see that you have a great love. Could involve a King of Cups, water sign. Also could be a fire sign. But what I'm getting is it's like moving. It's almost like a reverse Eight of Cups. Maybe it was like you needed the Eight to find out the love for self, or to figure that out for self, or the person attached to you had to walk away in order to get over the fears that they had about moving this into something more grounded and stable. Um, but that in itself made that change to where the conflict can be bypassed. It doesn't need to be like a constant thing. I think both of you learned that lessons along the way, that some things just aren't worth fighting for, but there's also some things that are. And sometimes fear will tell us, well, that ain't shit, I don't need it. But then it keeps bothering you, like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Your conscience starts to kick in. So whether this is a return of somebody or this is you reaching out to somebody, I do feel it's going to go with the Six of Wands, successful. But you've got to leave the fears behind, the conflict behind. It's got to be grounded, stable, and secure before you're able to move this into calmer waters, is what it seems like. Because I think it's like a mirroring of each other. And it's being mirrored so that it can be healed and moved past. Okay. So this is saying there's like an awakening going on within you with this fourth chakra. It gives me like third eye, heart chakra, like getting your intuition in tune with your heart space. It is the number 38, which equals 11. And then hostilities. It's like the more you tap into your heart and your soul, the more that it will calm down these hostilities. Because I do see the hostility itself in this reading is more of the fear. Like you're having to fight that fear. You're having to lay that fear down, because in this situation it's not warranted, is what I'm getting. I'm saying that even if they were to have done something in the past, the intention in the present is not the same. Um, and it's not the same for you either, is what I'm getting. Because I think before you were like, okay, walk away from me. I'm good. But then they walked away and you're like, oh shit, I really wanted that, or something like that. Now, I'm going to pull some letter charms to finish it off. We've got the letter T, R, W, V, K, F, and L. So those could be the initials of the person that's coming back, or the person that you're going to try to respark this with, whichever. I've got the skull, so that's like a death and rebirth. So yes, this may have been dead in the past, but it's like wanting to be reborn, that spark to be relit. And then I've got the gear, and this always reminds me of like the Wheel of Fortune. So things are starting to move, whereas they were stagnant. I've got a whale, so the ocean can be important. A feather, you could consider birds or messengers, or you could see a feather and it could be just a sign from your angels to move towards this. And then I've got the arrow, like the arrow pointing towards the north, your true north, finding that way, finding that path. Something could have happened around Christmas, or you enjoy Christmas, you and your person enjoy Christmas together, however it resonates for you. And again, if you want to continue to see the mid-months and those readings, please hit the like button, comment down below, show out for the Gemini Collective. And I hope to see you in the mid-month. If not, I'll see you again next month. Much love to you guys. See you in the next one.